Officials have chosen to use pink whistles at basketball games throughout the month of February to raise awareness for all cancer. Officials invite you to join them in any way possible to further the fight
Welcome to another exciting night of Varsity Girls Basketball on CPHS 6. I'm Emily Desmond, and tonight we have the Port Huron Big Reds versus the Grosse Pointe South Lady Blue Devils. Grosse Pointe South will win the tip-off. Carmen with the ball. Over to Moore. Moore over to Flum at the top of the key. And a foul. This will be Port Huron's first foul of the game. Flum makes her first shot. And she makes her second. Jasmine Brown with the ball. Over to Jordan. Jordan fighting through. Down over to Weiss. An up-court shot thrown out of bounds by Grosse Pointe. Weiss will take the ball out. Thrown into Jordan. Jordan passing it down court. Over to Roan. The ball will be thrown out. The ball passed into Caitlin Moore. Dribble up the court. Pick set by Carmen Engel. Passes over to Shire. Engel with the ball. Up top to Moore. Jasmine Brown with the ball. Looking to pass. The ball will be knocked out. But Port Huron will maintain possession. Ball passed into Brown. Brown over to Jordan. Jordan takes the shot, and it's good for two. The ball thrown in, but quickly thrown away. Be Port Huron's ball. Adriana Jordan made the first basket for Port Huron tonight, and they trail by 2 with 6 minutes and 13 seconds left. Moore with the ball and puts it up for 2. Brown with the ball, turns it over to Grosse Pointe South, and here goes Engel up for the layup, but it'll be blocked by number 11, Adriana Jordan. Port Huron throws the ball away. Caitlin Moore with the ball for Grosse Pointe. Looking to pass inside to DeBoyer. Over to Rodney, and she puts it up for 2. Brown with the ball for Port Huron. Over to Jordan. Jordan loses the ball now. And Caitlin Moore with the ball. Passes it to Flum. DeBoyer puts it up for 2. Back-to-back turnovers by Port Huron, giving the Blue Devils a chance to score here. The Blue Devils leading by 8 with 5 minutes and 12 seconds left on the clock in the first. Port Huron started this game with a bunch of energy, but is slowly losing it as the first quarter is dwindling down. Port Huron will take the ball out of bounds. Brown double teamed in the corner. Grosse Pointe South will have the ball. Pass down court over to Moore. Moore throws it up for a layup, missed. Over to Engel and puts it up for 2. Now the Big Reds are down by 10. And again, the ball is thrown away by Port Huron. The ball lobbed down court again to Rodney, who puts it up for 2. A lot of fast breaks here by Grosse Pointe South, really giving them an advantage over Port Huron. That foul will be on Jasmine Jordan. Rodney with the ball. And she throws the ball away. Port Huron will come up the court with the ball. Jordan with the ball. And she puts it up for 2. So far, Adriana Jordan has scored both baskets for the Big Reds. Port Huron will take the ball out of bounds. Jordan has the ball. Driving up court, she loses it, but able to give the ball over to Mitchell. And a foul will be called, but the refs will count those 2 points. Mitchell will step up to the line. She misses the basket. Grosse Pointe will get the rebound. Moore with the ball. Passing it over to Engel. Engel down to DeBoer. Over to Engel. And as DeBoer comes up with it, she'll be fouled. And DeBoer makes her shot. And Courtney Corby comes into the game for Port Huron. Brown with the ball over to Corby. Corby up top to Jordan. Jordan looking inside and throws the ball away. Intercepted. And DeBoer will be fouled again. She misses her first. And she makes her second. Brown with the ball up top. Passing it over to Murphy. Murphy up top to Corby. Thrown down to Brown. The ball is loose, but Brown's able to get it. Throws it up. Rebounded by Murphy. And Grosse Pointe South will get the rebound. Angle with the ball. Thrown over to Moore. Moore finally breaks in the three-point line and puts it up for two. The ball goes out, so Port Huron will take possession. Rodney will come back in the game for the Blue Devils. Brown with the ball up top. Throws a bounce pass to Corby. Angle will intercept the ball. But Murphy will get the ball, but then turned over. We had 3 turnovers in the last 10 seconds here. Grosse Pointe South with the ball. Rodney passing it up top to Moore. Flum is blocked on her way up. Grosse Pointe South will take the ball out. Lobbed pass over to Moore. Moore tries to pass it inside. Turns the ball over to Port Huron. Sydney Jones slips up. Grosse Pointe South will have the ball. Moore passes the ball in. Rolled off the rim. Jordan with the ball now for Port Huron. Thrown over to Murphy. Murphy back up top to Corby. Inside to Weiss. Over to the corner. Weiss misses. Jump ball will be called. And Port Huron will take it out. And Corby puts it up for 2. Moore with the ball. Bounce pass over to Shire. Back over to Moore in the corner. And Aisha Rodney puts it up for 2. Brown with the ball for Port Huron. Looking to pass inside over to Sydney Jones. Over to Corby. She puts it up, missed. And a foul will be called. Sydney Jones will shoot from the line. Makes her first. And misses her second. Rodney with the ball for Grosse Pointe South. Over to Moore. The Big Reds are still down by 12 with 36.8 seconds left in the first quarter. Moore looking to pass in. Shot is missed. Put back up, rebounded by Rodney, and back up by DeBoyer for two. Jordan with the ball. With 16 seconds over to Corby, who takes the three, and it's good. What an excellent shot there by Corby. Rodney holding up the ball, trying to make her way down court, throws the ball away. At the end of the first quarter, Port Huron down by 11 against the Grosse Pointe South Blue Devils. The Big Reds need to step up offensively. Right now they're down by 11. I mean, it's only the second quarter here, but if they continue to play this way, it doesn't look good for them winning this game. Both teams make their way out to the court, start the second quarter of this game. Corby will take the ball out for Port Huron. Thrown into Brown. Brown trying to make it past Caitlin Moore. She makes it around. Inside, takes it up herself. Missed. Rebounded by Caitlin Moore. Passed over to DeBoyer. Puts it up, missed. Over to Corby. Corby dribbling around. Over to Brown. Excuse me, Jordan. And Jordan throws the ball out. Moore with the ball. Finally making it past the half court. Loses the ball but gets it back. Looking to pass. Rebounded by Corby. Over to Sydney Jones, who loses the ball. Over to Rodney, puts it up. Missed, rebounded, put back up by Rodney. And it's good for two. Jordan with the ball, looking to pass, over to Murphy, back to Jordan. Rebounded by Rodney, and over to Engel, who throws it up court. And as Corby attempts to get the ball from going out of bounds, she slips up. The coach and the trainer are all out on the floor with her. This doesn't look good for Port Huron. Corby makes it up. Looks like she'll be out of the game for now, possibly the whole game. DeBoer with the ball. Passed into Rodney. Rodney turns around at the block, puts it up. And it'll be Port Huron's ball. Rebounded, stolen by Caitlin Moore and put up for two. Jordan with the ball now. Tossed inside by Sydney Jones. And she'll be fouled. And with that shot, Port Huron's only down by 14 with 6 minutes and 17 seconds left on the clock. And she misses her second. DeBoer with the ball, over to Moore. Moore looking to pass into Engel. Engel lobs the pass over to DeBoer, and she'll be fouled on her way up. Back-to-back fouls on both teams' ends. DeBoer misses her first. And Jasmine Brown will be back in the game for Port Huron. And DeBoer misses her second. Rebounded by Shearer. Jordan with the ball. And she'll be fouled on her way up. Three fouls in a row here. First, Port Huron, then Grosse Pointe South, and now Port Huron will be fouled again. Port Huron can really use these fouls. They're still behind by quite a bit. Jordan makes her first. Port Huron still down by 12. DeBoer with the ball, over to Moore. Moore to Engel. Engel inside to DeBoer. Engel puts it up, rebounded. And DeBoer will make it for two. Brown with the ball over to Jordan. Jordan looking inside. Throws the ball away. Engel will take the ball up the court. Looking to pass inside over to DeBoer, who puts it up for two. Brown with the ball over to Jordan. Jordan dribbling inside. Double teamed, but puts it up. Rebounded by Engel. Engel's gonna slow up the ball. Engel looking, lobs the ball over to Moore, and she puts it up for two. That's the third time this quarter that play has been run, and Port Huron is still not on the defensive end here. They need to really step it up if they want to win this game. Port Huron is already down by 18 in the second with 4 minutes and 39 seconds left. On the other end, Grosse Pointe South is doing an excellent job playing hard, working hard, putting up the baskets, and it's really paying off. Port Huron will take the ball out of bounds. It looks like some miscommunication on Port Huron's end. Gunter gets the ball inbounded to her, and she throws it right back to Jordan, who wasn't paying close attention, and throws the ball out. This time, Jordan gets it right. She throws it in over to Gunter, to the corner to Mitchell, up top to Brown, throws it back to the corner, over to Mitchell. She drives it in, and will be fouled. Mitchell will shoot at the line for Port Huron. She makes her first. Missed and rebounded by Engel. Engel throws it over to Moore. Back to Engel. Over to DeBoyer. To Engel, who throws it down to DeBoer. Missed, blocked, but gets the ball again and puts it up. And a foul will be called. And again, Grosse Pointe South played that same exact play. And even the Port Huron coach was saying, watch from behind. And she goes around and she puts it up, layup after layup. Looks like Corby's gonna make her way back to the bench. She's got an ice pack on her knee. Doesn't look like she'll be playing the rest of the game, but you never know. Gunter with the ball over to Brown. Puts it up, missed and rebounded by Palazzo. Engel with the ball. Over to Shearer. And Palazzo will be called for the carry. Brown with the ball. Looking to pass over to Mitchell. The ball will be turned over. And Moore will make the layup for two. What a nice fast break there by Moore. Jordan able to save the ball at the half-court line. Over Gunter. Down to Mitchell, throws it inside. It'll be a jump ball. Ronnie's gonna look for the pass. Over to Flum. who bounce passes it over to Moore, and she puts it up for a layup. Poor Huron is just getting burned on those opposite court layups. And Port Huron finally scores. Rodney with the ball. Over to Moore. Moore down over to Flum. Flum back over to Moore. Rodney puts it up, miss. Rebounded by Jordan, who loses control. Looks like the foul is going to be on Heather Weiss. Aisha Rodney will get 2 shots from the line. She makes her first. Port Huron now down by 22. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell over to Gunter. Missed but rebounded by Engel. Engel passes over to Moore at the top. Back to Engel. Looking over to Flum. And Rodney puts it up for another 2. Gunter over to Mitchell, inside to Jordan, who puts it up for 2. Excellent play by Port Huron right there. They're able to get the ball and execute a play. An attempted layup by Palazzolo, but Port Huron able to get the ball back with less than a minute left in the second quarter. Gunter over to Mitchell, but rebounded by Flum. Flum passes it over to Moore. Moore dribbling down. Pass it to Flum, who puts it up for 2. Gunter with the ball with less than 30 seconds left. Passed inside to Jordan. And over to Brown. Rodney will commit the foul, and Jasmine Brown was at the line for Port Huron. She misses her first. Courtney Baker will come in for Port Huron. And Brown makes her second. 23 seconds left. Engel with the ball over to Rodney, who almost goes out of bounds, but able to throw it over to Flum. Rebounded by Rodney. Over to Moore. Moore to Flum. Over to Rodney with less than a minute, with less than a second. She throws it off the backboard. Port Huron will take the ball out of bounds to start the third quarter. Jordan throws into Brown. Brown all the way over to Mitchell. Inside to Brown. And Aisha Rodney will commit the first foul of the third. Heather Weiss taking the ball out. Jordan with the ball. Puts it up, missed, rebounded by Rodney. Rodney over to Flum. Over to Moore. Moore inside to DeBoyer. And a turnover. Jordan with the ball. Over to Brown. Brown to Mitchell. Mitchell looking inside, over to Roan. The ball's up. Rebounded by Engel. Engel looking down to Moore. Moore throws it up, missed. The ball will go out of bounds, but Grosse Pointe South will still maintain possession. Moore with the ball. Rebounded by Jordan. What an excellent fast break there by Jordan. Gets the ball before it's thrown out of bounds. Takes it up court. And puts it in for the opposite layup. And fouled on her way up. This is definitely a different Port Huron team than we've seen in the first 2 quarters. And Jordan makes her shot. The ball thrown across court over to Rodney. And is put up for 2. Brown with the ball, calling a play here. Trying to get the ball over to Roan. Roan back to Brown, who's back to the outside 3. The pass to Mitchell was no good. Caitlin Moore with the ball. Passed over to the corner to Flum. Flum back to Moore. Inside to Rodney. And DeBoer will be fouled on her way up. The Blue Devils still have an outstanding lead over Port Huron. DeBoer's first shot is good. And she makes her second. Jordan with the ball for Port Huron. Forcing her way up. Attempts the layup, missed, rebounded by Engel. Engel throws the ball away to Jordan with her quick hands. Looking inside over to Brown. Brown across court over to Mitchell. She puts it up, missed, rebounded by Rodney. Rodney throws the ball across court, but Jordan able to get that ball. Her second interception here. Great hustle by Port Huron. 2 girls go out of bounds trying to save the ball. But their attempts weren't good enough. Blue Devils with the ball. Rodney with the ball at the top of the key here. Tries to pass it inside. Jordan stealing that ball again. Excellent hands here by Jordan. Jordan throws away though. Moore with the ball. Throws it over to Engel. Engel puts it up, miss. Rebounded by DeBoer, and she makes it up for 2. Brown with the ball. Over to Jordan, inside to Brown. And she's packed on her way up. Brown's first shot is missed. And her second's good. Moore with the ball. Over to Engel. Across court, over to Bingle. Bingle back to Moore. Double teamed by Port Huron. Engel able to get the ball though. Bingle. Rodney up at the top. Devils getting, and it's put up for 2. Brown with the ball. Inside to Heather Weiss. Jordan with the ball. Thrown across court to Brown. Brown over to Jordan. Gunter trying to save, Roan trying to save the ball. Thrown away to Grosse Pointe South. And the ball will be thrown out here. Port Huron throws in the ball. Brown passing it over to Jordan. Jordan looking over to Weiss. Weiss back to Jordan, who attempts the 3. Bounced off the rim, rebounded by Engel. Engel over to Rodney, over to Moore. Moore slowing things up at the top, bringing it into the paint. Coming back out to Bingle, to Rodney. Over to Flum, inside the paint with 2. Brown with the ball. Jordan. Over to Brown, who missed, rebounded by the Blue Devils. Moore misses. Brown with the ball for Port Huron. Passing it over to Murphy. Murphy up top to Jordan. Down to Brown. Inside to Roan, who is double teamed but is able to put it up for 2. What an excellent play there. Moore with the ball. Megan Murphy playing a little too close there. Gets the foul. Bingle will take the ball out. Moore with the basketball. Dribbling inside the paint. Jade Roan will commit the foul. Moore's first shot is good, adding to their lead. And her second shot's good. What an excellent game here by Moore. Putting a lot of shots up for the Blue Devils. Corby with the ball now. Over to Brown with a hard bounce pass. Over to Heather Weiss, who puts it up for 2. Rodney with the ball. Looking around. The ball will be thrown out. Corby was back in the game for a little while. And she'll be taken out of the game again. Brown with the ball. Over to Murphy. Murphy driving inside and will be fouled. 1:13 left in the third quarter. Brown with the ball. Looking in over to Murphy. Across court to Jordan. Down and outside to Brown. Mitchell puts it up, missed, rebounded. And another foul will be called. Mitchell will step up to the line for Port Huron. Her first shot is good. And her second shot is good. Those 2 points closing the gap to 30-point lead for the Blue Devils. Wilson with the ball. Over to Bingle, who misses. Rebounded by Megan Murphy, throws it up court to Mitchell, who is fouled, attempting the layup. Mitchell just made 2 at the foul line. Hopefully she can make 2 more, hoping to close this gap against the Blue Devils. Her first shot missed. And she makes her second. Bingle with the ball. Over to Flum. Flum losing control of the ball. Port Huron will take possession. Brown with the ball. Looking to pass over to Murphy. Back up top to Brown. Over to Jordan. Jordan looking inside to Brown. Throws it up, rebounded by Shearer. Shearer over to Satterfield. And that takes us to the end of the third quarter. So after the third quarter, the Lady Blue Devils lead the Big Reds 61-32. Moore with the ball. Over to Wilson, to the corner to Satterfield. Back to Wilson. Wilson dribbling inside, over to Satterfield. Ball will be knocked out of bounds by Mitchell. The ball bounced off of the Lady Blue Devils, so Port Huron can take possession. Candace Gunter with the ball, dribbling it up court. Over to Baker. Baker over to Jordan. Back to Gunter. Baker with the ball to Gunter. Jordan with the ball, looking to make a pass. A cross-court pass over to Gunter. Jordan dribbling it down the baseline. Gives it to Sydney Jones, and she puts it up for 2. Caitlin Moore with the ball. Over to Wilson. Throws it to the corner to Satterfield. Wilson looking inside. And Satterfield puts it up for 2. Gunter with the ball. Passing it over to Jordan. Over to Sydney Jones. And Gunter will intercept the ball. Over to Jordan. Jordan looking inside and is fouled on her way up for 2. And her first basket's good. And her second shot's good. Rodney with the ball. Being double teamed by Port Huron here. Trying to pass the ball to Wilson, almost loses it. Able to gain back some control and pass it to Moore. Moore slowing things up here. DeBoer with the ball. Looking to pass over to Wilson. And Wilson will be called for the travel. Easy turnover for Port Huron. Candace Gunter with the ball. Passed over to Jordan. Jordan throwing it across court to Gunter. Throws it up, missed. And amazingly, it'll be called a jump ball. Seems like both the Blue Devils and the Big Reds, as they both went out of bounds, were holding the ball. Port Huron will win the jump. Ball thrown across court to Moore. She's slowing things up to run a play. Over to DeBoer. Puts it up, missed. Rebounded by Wilson. She puts it up for 2. Candace Gunter with the ball. Mitchell missed. Rebounded. Wilson puts it up. Gunter with the ball. Over to Jordan. Jordan dribbling inside. Turns the ball over to Rodney. Over to DeBoyer. Over to Wilson. And she gets another 2. Candace Gunter making her way up the court. Looking to pass over to Jordan. Passing the ball around outside the 3 here. So they try to pass it inside. It's thrown away to the Blue Devils. Wilson with the ball over to Rodney. Rodney looking over to Bingle. Over to DeBoyer. Puts it up, missed. Rebounded by Port Huron. Jordan bringing the ball up with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock in the 4th. Looking around. Pass it over to Mitchell. Mitchell inside to Baker, and there will be a foul. Heather Weiss will shoot at the line. She makes her first. And her second's good. Grosse Pointe passes the ball in over to Angle. Angle down the court over to Wilson. Wilson to DeBoyer. Back to Wilson. Wilson passing it up top. Down to Angle and puts it up for 2. Megan Murphy with the ball. Takes a shot. Missed. Grosse Pointe South with the ball. Looking down. Over to DeBoyer, to Angle. Angle looking inside. Port Huron will take possession. Brown bringing the ball up the court. And the ball's thrown out. There'll be a foul. Brown gets the inbound. Looking over to the corner to Murphy. Murphy across court to Baker. Ball's thrown up. Rebounded by Rodney. Wilson's shot was no good. Brown with the ball. Throwing it up top. Down over to Jones. Roan tries to put it up. And that'll be a foul. Huron's first shot is good. And so is her second. Engel with the ball for Grosse Pointe. Dribbling down the court. Excellent defense here by Jones. Wilson inside. Over to Shearer. The ball is loose, but Engel able to recover it. And she'll be called with the double dribble.
Say this in the next minute. Our names.
Over to Brown. And Brown puts it up for 2. Engel with the ball. She's looking around. Tonight's game is brought to you by CPHS 6. Tonight on camera, we have Aaron Bitzinger, EJ Shea, and Cecilia Gaglio. Announcer Emily Desmet and director Chad Schuler. Satterfield is at the line. Her first shot was missed. And her second shot was good. Brown with the ball. Looking to pass over to Jones. Down to Mitchell, who misses. Rebounded by Brown. And the refs will call a jump. Grosse Pointe South will have the ball. Looking to pass. And it looks like they ran out of time, so Port Huron will have the ball. Jones taking the ball out of bounds. Looking to pass, throws it across. Over to Brown, he's able to get it. Megan Murphy throws it inside with 43 seconds left. Over to Mitchell, puts it up, but rebounded. Thrown over to Wilson. Wilson loses control of the ball, but able to gain it back. Looking over to Megan Murphy here. She brings the ball up. Double teamed. Rebounded by Engel with 15 seconds left. Engel passing it over to Shearer in the corner. Heavy D over there by Megan Murphy. And that means the end of the game. The Grosse Pointe South Lady Blue Devils won 70-42 over the Port Huron Big Reds. This has been Emily Desmet with CPHS 6.